Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Auction Up. Got a few items that sold. Well, it's more than a few. It's like 6 or 7 items that sold in the last couple days. And I just wanted to share them with you guys. Sales have really been picking up great. I'm suspecting it has something to do with the stimulus checks that are being deposited in everybody's accounts right now. Hopefully it works out for the best. I'm a little worried about inflation, but that's another topic for another channel. But so right now our sales has been flowing in very nicely. I'm very happy. As usual, I hear the cha-ching. I smile ear to ear, and my wife sighs because she does all the shipping. I gotta admit, the shipping is a lot of work. She's gotten quite good at it over the years, but it's still a lot of work, especially when you have to build boxes. But if you haven't liked this channel, subscribe to the channel yet, please take a moment and subscribe, and also like the videos. It helps me out immensely with YouTube's algorithm and the way their search engine works with the AI and all, where they I need the channel to be placed in front of people who have not heard about Auction Up yet, basically. But all right, so let's just start going through these items. I don't want to sit here and babble all morning. Plus, my vacation is over. I go back to work today. Yay. But hopefully I make a difference out there in the world. All right, here we go. So the first item I have listed here is, all right, I have a Lionel York Central 0 gauge train coal car. I sold it for $30. And the shipping that the customer paid was an additional $8.55. This came in I actually purchased this not that long ago. It's at an auction I love to go to. I remember I paid like $7. It was full of train parts and stuff, and I made out very well with this box lot because I paid like $7, maybe $8 the most for this box lot, and made about $100 off of it so far. Another thing that sold was a vintage embossed comb with a cover. It looked very ornate when I got it. So when I won it on a box lot, I knew that this was one of those items that's just going to sell. I knew it may have a lot of value or not much value, but I knew it would sell regardless. And I didn't buy the lot for it. And as I always say, if you were to hand me $10, $15, would I take it? Heck yeah. So we listed it. And it's also easy to ship. All right. The next thing I sold was a twist Barbie with real eyelashes and bendable knees. I did notice that we noted that it was made in Japan, because I know that is part of the whole Barbie collectible items thing. I don't know much about Barbies. I just know if you get the right Barbie, they go for a lot of money, and I've seen them go for ridiculous amounts of money at auctions. But yeah, so I brought the Barbie sold for $35, and they paid $8.55 for shipping. All right, the next lot was some vintage locks and keys, skeleton keys and locks. I didn't do as well with this one. I think the condition of the keys weren't that great, but it still sold. I made a little bit of money, but not much. I probably paid $10 for this lot, more than likely, but it happens. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. The lock sold for $22.50, and they pay $8.55 in shipping. By the way, sorry. The vintage Tonka scraper. This one was a really good buy because I actually brought this with like multiple other pieces, and I paid, it was roughly around $27 for it, but it was this and like 5 other vehicles, so it was like super awesome. And this sold for $70 plus $31.70 shipping. This made my day to see that this sold. It's awesome. The used Tonkas, old Tonkas, vintage Tonkas, however you want to word it, they go for good money usually if you know what you're looking for. All right, now those were all eBay sales. Now my Etsy sales, and eBay usually has about, I would say, 60 to 70% of my sales, and Etsy is usually 30 to 40% of my sales, which is a pretty big shift, because Etsy's getting a much stronger foothold in the vintage reseller online So it's something to keep your eye out, or keep in mind if you haven't started selling on Etsy yet. All right, this was a super awesome sale. This is probably was my highlight. I was dancing a jig yesterday. All right, this is a framed R. Atkinson fox print. It's called Garden Steps. I guarantee I bought this print for $0. I know where I brought it. I just don't know the exact amount, but I guarantee it wasn't over $2. And I can also guarantee you it probably had other paintings with it. I sold it for $100 plus $25.70 shipping. Excellent sale. Now my wife, when this sold, she sighed. She was not happy because they're a little tricky to box for shipping. So sorry, that's my phone. But that print made my day yesterday. Also, I sold a nice antique. It is, let me read it off of here. It is 1898, the Three Musketeers, the D'Artagnan romances. It's a 2-volume set. I sold it for $35 and they paid $4.01 in shipping. But these are just some of the things I've sold from yesterday and yesterday evening up to this morning. I mean, yesterday and the evening of the day before up to this morning. And like I said, the sales have really picked up. I hope they keep coming. I plan to get you guys a lot more Goodwill videos. I noticed that they're very popular, and I want to get more yard sales. Yard sales are just kicking in, and flea markets, and of course auctions. But I want to break it up a bit. And honestly, the three between videos, the videos for yard sales, flea markets, and Goodwill, those I can work into my schedule so much easier than necessarily the auction, because that's a set time. If you see something you want, you got to wait for it. It can be stressful too, because sometimes you'll wait 3 hours for something and you don't even get it, but it's part of the game, and it's part of the game I love, so don't get me wrong. All right, so but that's it for this video. Please remember to like the video. If you have not subscribed yet to Auction Up, please subscribe. It helps me out so much. And until next time, stay happy and stay blessed.